What up? What's going on, everybody? We're gonna do a quick one here. Maybe 30 minutes. Maybe. I'm just sitting here though, so I figured why not? Let me get this over to the peoples. Man, I need a shave. I need to shave. Doo-doo-doo-doo. About the chat. Copy Discord. Paste it. Boom. Paste it. Boom. Let's fucking get it. Let's fucking get it. I don't think it's looking great. I don't think it looks great at all. Get off that 2 minute. Oh, fuck with y'all emotions. Let's go off the 5 minute. It's gonna fuck with y'all. Cause we're going down. We're gonna go down. What's up, Andrew? It's gonna be a quick one. It's gonna be quick. But the important thing is that it's gonna be. Check out this short I missed this morning though. I missed this short here because I was hoping we would grab that little SFP here. There was a rhyme or reason for my stop loss. It had been up there. And I would have wanted, let me make this wider. You know, I'm going to say I'm crazy, but I want this demand right here. 3,900. I missed it by $1.31. That's frustrating. All right, that's all I got. We'll see you guys later. Stupid, you know what I mean? Fucking stupid. But anyways, let me pull up my exchange over here, or another chart, so I can watch. Because I need to watch, you know what I mean? Can't not watch. But I don't need that. I just need this. Played softball last night, drank a couple burrs. We won, 10-run ruled them in the 5th. And we played like shit. But it was a good game. It's fun to see the boys. Fun to have a couple pops. And today we're a little slow, but we're back at it. It doesn't take many pops to get me slow the next day anymore. A couple 2-3. Yeah, guys, this is not looking great, right? I'm gonna start off. I'm not fuck Bitcoin. We're talking Ethereum today. 4,900, right? All-time high. I've been saying it. If we don't break this, good. If we don't break it good, we're going down, right? Whether it's a healthy pullback or not good stuff. And that's what we seem to be doing, right? We got a red dot printing on the weekly. 5-day, same shit, bearish divergence. 3-day, the 4-day looks the same. 3-day bearish divergence. Money flow looks to be curving, but we'll that's take that with a grain of salt. I really don't care about that right now because these momentum waves are going to lead it. And then like the 4-hour and whatnot are going to really lead that because this is, 1 day, 2 day, and so on and so forth. It's going to take a while for that money flow to catch up. And I'm not saying we're going down, back down to, 1,300. I'm just saying, I'm looking at this demand zone for now, right? One step at a time. I'm looking at like 39 to 33. I think that's very likely. Doesn't have to. We do have a 4-hour order block in front of that. But, right, here we go. 16-hour, and the daily looks the same. Bearish divergence, money flow, momentum waves. 8-hour. I don't know why my computer's taking so long today. It's pissing me off. I don't even have the VPN on. Bearish divergence, money flows coming out. Bearish divergence from all the way back here. Right, we're up. Drop down to that 4-hour. We just broke. I mean, we'll see what happens with this candle. This 4-hour candle is important, right? Because it can shoot up. We can have a nice SFP for a rocket off. So if that does happen, abort the plan. neighbor's kids not happy today. A lot of tears. A lot of tears. Was it not a 4 hour? I thought it was a 4 hour OBIM over there. Am I losing my mind? It was a 6 hour. There's a 5 hour too, but this would be a good location to look for potential long, a little front run. Boom. But besides that, I'm looking to dip my toes in, guys. I'm looking either something like this or if not, come down to here. I don't see why not. 2 hour, we're bearish on it, right? So like that's why this 4 hour, the 5 hour, the 6 hour close on this candle is very important. I don't think it's the 8 hour structure. It's not. Okay. 7 hour. It is the 7 hour too, but fuck a 7 hour. We need to close this candle. It needs to be a good close below this, and then we'll continue. Maybe come back up for this order block, quick little boom boom. But it just doesn't, overall, everything's starting to bleed. I'm not saying we're not going to get a bounce right now. Right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's not happening. I'm just saying it's likely to come down over time. Right? Even if this momentum wave rolls over and then we get another trigger, we have another retest, and then we go on the hourly. Right? It would make sense. It would make sense. Back out to the daily, we do have this trend line I drew here. Right? Candle body close, bring it up. If we come straight down, it would make sense, right? Around this little 786 golden pocket, whatever. We got that order block there. That is at 3,700. It makes sense. It makes sense. Even a potential retest here makes sense, but I don't want that because I missed this one. That was my short today that I missed. I had $1.31. I didn't look that deep into it, but then Kyle asked, and then I looked into it, and then that really pissed me off. 5-minute order block up top, 5-minute order block here, boom, boom. I would like to keep this structure, to be honest. That was a terrible drawing. Let's try that again. I would love to keep something like this going. But overall, guys, it just doesn't look great. I'll go out to Bitcoin. We'll do the daily 4 hour, 1 hour. Excuse me. Basically an SFP. Call it an SFP. Money flow in the red. My settings in the red. Bearish divergence money flow. Bearish divergence momentum waves. And the same jabs, right? One level at a time. You know, you got to be looking at the demand at 110.8, 110,800-ish. You know, and then I would even say the point of control of this ranged at 9,600 or 96,000 even, plus or minus, right? Because you got a big order block there. You got the demand there. But we got to break this low here at 98,000. But, you know, if this breaks, if this level breaks, look for this retest to get down and look for it again and look for it again. And then when we flip, then you take it. It doesn't look great, right? Like, what's the weekly looking like, actually? Money flow starting to come out. Bearish divergence. I mean, that's the week. It'd take a while to play out. 4 hour, like I said, we got to break this low, guys. At 111.8. 111.8 for the 4 hour, right? 111.8, and then, you know, downward at the bottom end of the demand zone at 98. If we don't do that, we rotate up. If we break below, we're coming down. And right now, it just looks like we want to come down. I would be paying attention for an SFP here, right? SFP this, maybe dip our toes in this demand, big suck up, and then we go. Possibly, definitely, possibly. Well, this money flow is just looking bad, right? Money flow is just looking bad. Looks like it wants to bleed. It is bleeding, right? It looks like it wants to bleed. Soul has a strong bounce going on. Link has a strong bounce going on, but I mean, it's a bounce zone, right? We did break structure to the downside, retest, SFP. Are we going to get sucked back up? I was looking at Cardano, open the hourly. We finally broke out of our little triangle that we have here. Where's my little triangle tool? You know, something like this. Why did Brian draw it like that? Why not? Why can't I draw it like that? You know what I'm saying? We broke to the downside. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yearly open here. 84 cents, 84.80 or 84.42. That's going to be a good bounce zone. But below that, I mean, boom, open the 4 hour, right? Come on down. This is where we look for longs. Just is what it is, right? We broke to the upside, we come down, grab some liquidity, and then we keep rolling up. Or we don't, but I mean, that's possible, right? We SFP'd, we came down, we failed to take the low, we rolled back up, we failed to take the high, we're going to roll back down. How far? I don't know. Get rid of that. It's been a while. It's been a while. I was looking at this with Kyle this morning, the USDT dominance. I mean, we are in a bounce zone, right? It's stupid how this stuff works, guys, right? Ebbs and flows, ebbs and flows, ebbs and flows. Like, are we coming down? And then maybe the war shit's not about to stop, right? They're not about to come to an agreement, and then the USDT dominance pumps, and the market dumps, right? Because people are going to be scared, and people are going to take their money out and hold it into tether. Or, especially if this really drags its feet, I'm going to say they're not going to cut interest rates in September. I'm going to go ahead and say that because the numbers are still the same, if not stronger, showing a strong economy, showing people are spending money. I don't care how they're spending their money, but they are. So, right there, no interest rate cut, boom, bearish. Everyone panics. Because everyone's calling for it, but nobody's truly thinking that it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Why would you want to do that? Let me know if you think they should be cutting interest rates. Not because you have a spot bag you want to pump, but because you think the economy is weakening enough that it is safe to cut the interest rates. Because I don't think so. Let me know. Let's put a poll. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start it. I'm going to say no, damn it. I don't think I can. I can't. It won't let me. What a tramp. Hey, let me do it. Boom, 100%. Told you guys, everyone agrees. Telling you. People agree. I'm the people. Man. Look at this shit. I go to open my seltzer. Look how it opens. Because the top kind of blew out when I dropped the box. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Fucking bullshit, man. But anywho, that's what I'm looking for, guys. I mean, that in a nutshell. And then if we can come back up to, that'd be pretty fucking sweet, right? I would look to be short on this guy. Down to this demand. Right, just keep structure, right? Boom, boom, boom. Retrace. If we do indeed keep the bear structure, move our way right back down. And I would take profit here, but I'd be targeting down here overall, if not even lower, right? Maybe even all the way down here. I don't know. We'll see how it looks at the time. And if I'll put it down here, and if it rips, great. If it doesn't, we get some structure to say we're gonna retrace, then I'll T some P. But until then. Yeah, Andrew, it makes sense, right? Yeah, cool. So I'm not the only person who's thinking this way. I got people tell me I'm an idiot for even thinking that. It's like you're truly not thinking that the numbers are good, are you? Like you want your bags to pump before the bear market potentially comes in. That's what you want. Not a bad thing. I'm not mad at you for that. I'm just saying. I don't think it's happened. I think it'd be stupid to do so, right? It's a double-edged sword. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. They were, everyone's motherfucking the Fed for taking too long to do it, but if they did it too soon, they'd be bitching for that too. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what or when they did it. They're gonna bitch, right? You cut them now, they're happy now, they're bitching later. So I'd rather have them bitch later and get the economy where it's got to be. Not to mention these tariffs are still freaking up in the air with some shit. Like, well, what's going on with those? People are starting to raise their prices. It's not going to help until shit really gets ironed out. Hold on, I got to take a pee-pee Jackson. All right, we can dump now. I missed a short. I market smashed. This one's like fucking flat. I dropped that box so bad. There's like 3 or 4 of them with tops like this. God darn it. I done messed up, AA run. Fuck. It's fucking flat. Yeah, but if it comes above, I'll be looking at short up here. But and everything's pumping pretty good. Bitcoin's not really moving. Bullish divergence coming in. I mean, I just don't think I'm ready for it yet. Oops, let's get rid of you. We don't need no distractions. Who said yes to the rate cuts? Who said that? How dare you? Can you tell me why you think they should cut the rates? I don't care that everybody else is starting to do it. I don't care about that. I care about us, USA. The other places don't freaking matter to me. Because if we cut interest rates because everyone else does it, it's not going to do us any good if we're not in the place where we can cut them yet. Other economies can be doing differently than we are. The big move. Give me the big skapa. Let's go. Right, you know what I'm saying? A nice big up. Give me a nice big down, baby. Excuse me. I have my stop loss like right here, right now. The market smashed like up here. I'm late, but. Employment rate. What's up with the employment rate? Isn't unemployment low? I thought we needed unemployment to be high. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm no economist. I don't even look into this shit. It just makes sense in my brain. Doesn't say much, but still. Go down. Don't go up. Go down. So I'm going to look it up what the employment rate is. Let's see. Open a tab. I'm not reading all that. Just fucking tell me what it is. So let me rephrase this question. Let me ask ChatGPT, actually. Let me just see if they'll spit something out. It's pulling it up. We're getting there. Fucking kidding me. This is gonna piss me off. Sorry, I'll find another entry, but still pissing me off. Order filled, you bitch. See this 5-minute. I got time. It's all right. We got time. We got time. Where's ChatGPT? Current situation as of mid-2025 estimates roughly unemployment rate 3.8, 3.9, still historical low. Non-farm payroll adding 180 to 200,000 jobs per month recently. Participating rate slowly increasing. It's not bearish. Maybe this is wrong. This could always be wrong, though. How markets interpret it. Strong employment, low unemployment. Right, economy is healthy. Bottom line, you know. Currently, the employment numbers are slightly bearish for a chance of rate cuts because the labor market is strong and the Fed doesn't see immediate need to loosen. Not extremely bearish for stocks. Strong jobs means spending is solid, but bearish for rate cuts. But we want the cuts because the cuts are what's going to make everyone think that, oh, everyone's going to take billions of dollars of loans out to invest, which is just, I think that's also fucking false. They're going to raise it, going to lower it, 0.25%. That's going to, you still want to take out a 6%, 6.5% loan? I don't. Let's see what's going to, hold on. It's going to put some stuff together here. Housing starts, which came out today, right? That's bearish because it came out super strong, which is it's bearish. It's a strong housing, reduces the likelihood for near-term Fed cuts. Unemployment, unemployment, yada, 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 historical low. payroll growth, participation rate, implications, rate cut impact. It's bearish. Tight labor markets discourage the Fed from cutting rates soon. Inflation, CPI, PCE, trending down slowly but still above 2% target, mid 3% range in the readings. Implication, inflation is cooling, but it's not fully under control. So that's a mix. Combined analysis. So inflation is more neutral but slightly bearish, and then the other two, the housing and the employment, unemployment, are bearish. 4 cuts. I mean, I like this because I agree with it, but you know, it just I don't know. I don't know. I know what number was it that came lower than projected but the same as last month? It's like, oh, that's bullish. It's like, how's that bullish? Well, it's because it shows it's weakening. No, it shows it's staying the same. It's not weakening. It's staying the same. It was just projected to be getting worse. And maybe it's projected to be getting worse for the sake of markets, for the sake of manipulation. I don't know. Maybe not. But I disagree with the AC, but I love that. Thank you for chiming in. And if you think I'm wrong, please put it in there, man. I'd love to read it. Make me mo smart. Please. If you want, I can convert this to a single market sentiment cheat sheet showing what's bullish or bearish for Fed cuts, stocks, bonds. This way you can see the glance to economic data. I don't know. Sure, do it. I only pay $20 a month. ChatGPT, you figure this out. Everything is reading bearish, right? Housing, employment, unemployment. The only thing that's neutral is consumer spending, retail sales, which is it's bullish now, but for rate cuts, it's bearish. Key takeaways: Fed rate cuts in the near term are unlikely. The rate cuts are not likely. The numbers suggest otherwise. Let's see what they say here. Anybody else love ChatGPT? It's my best friend. So the interpretation that ChatGPT says, and I quote, the economy is too strong for the Fed to justify a September rate cut. Rate cuts typically happen when the Fed wants to stimulate a weakening economy, and right now there is no clear sign of that. It's got to be a fact. Bottom line, rate cuts in September are unlikely given current housing and labor markets. Labor data, not markets. The market may have priced in a cut based on hope or wishful thinking, but the fundamentals don't support it. Interesting. Very interesting. What do you guys think of that? Catch me outside. How about that? The market may have priced in a cut based on hope or wishful thinking, but the fundamentals don't support it. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. 67% say yes. You dirty little sluts. Just me and Andrew all alone. All alone. All by ourselves. Don't wanna be. Well, that means y'all should be longing then, right? I'm gonna short, but y'all could long. Y'all long. Me and Andrew, we going short. What time is it? Yeah, it's been 30 minutes. And a 5-minute OB. Beautiful. A 2-minute internal to make. Come on, baby. That's the move right here. This is it. If we come up, limit short this motherfucker. Yep. Boom. Little 6-to-1 action. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be interested to see what happens. I mean, I don't know. The fact that everyone thinks it's going to happen and the numbers aren't suggesting it's easing as much as they thought it would be just tells me that it shouldn't happen, right? Because of what the majority thinks is going to happen, it just doesn't happen all the time. There's the wisdom of the day. Fuck around, find out. I'm going to hop off. This is what I'm looking at. I'm going to put this limit order in. I am going to eat a little lunch, and I'll be around. I'll probably be around tomorrow too. Maybe I'll hop in for a little bit tomorrow. We'll see what we're looking at, see if we can find a trade. But that's what I'm looking at, because I missed this one here already. So we'll see if we can come back up, give us another chance. We're not at my key supports yet, even though I'm sure there are some here, like this guy here. Boom. Right, this holds the liquidity. Actually, this guy's going to hold the liquidity here. Right, we SFP this, we rotate up, maybe we come back down. Or we just absolutely nuke, because this 4-hour looks like shit, the 5-hour, the 6-hour, it all just looks like shit. Money flow gives you a little bit of hope, but I think it's false hope. So, trade carefully. And hit me up in Discord, man. Let me know if anybody got any knowledge on this shit and wants to throw it my way. I'm all ears on these rate cuts and yada, yada, yada. So, with that being said, appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.